And now, News 4's Weather Extra with Chief Meteorologist David Paul.
Welcome into Weather Extra on this Wednesday evening. It's been a busy one for sure. Showers and thunderstorms coming on through, a lot of heavy rainfall, a lot of lightning strikes today. That happens when the atmosphere is very bubbly, and lightning has been a topic of concern always, but especially this week with the lightning strikes on 18 different people over in South Carolina. For more on lightning safety, here's meteorologist Zach Webster.
Summertime usually marks the beginning of large groups of people being outside enjoying some of the warmer weather. However, it's also the time of the year where we start to see a lot more of those thunderstorms begin to pop up around the region. That unfortunately opens up the door to some of the dangers that lightning can bring in. We saw that play out Tuesday afternoon over in South Carolina. 20 people struck by lightning at Lake Murray Public Park in Lexington, South Carolina, just to the west of Columbia. 18 of those 20 people were taken to the hospital, thankfully with non-life-threatening injuries. A big reminder that whenever you hear thunder, it's time to head inside if you're outdoors. Lightning can strike as far as 10 to 12 miles away from a thunderstorm. Rain does not have to be falling for lightning to strike, and even in some extreme cases, we can see lightning strike areas where there's otherwise plenty of blue skies in place due to how far away lightning can strike away from a thunderstorm. Whenever you hear thunder, you immediately want to head to shelter that is either indoors in a sturdy building, or if you're at a place like a beach, that can be somewhere like your car. That's a great place to be. While lightning is striking, you want to stay within that shelter until 30 minutes after the last visible strike of lightning that you see or the last audible rumble of thunder that you hear.
Plenty of lightning out there today, and that's the fear going forward too into the weekend and beyond. More daily pop-up showers and thunderstorms. This evening, some pretty good downpours, but most of that is gone at this hour. Some showers here and there. Crenshaw County, north of Troy, and some showers and storms approaching Eufaula. That's really the only area left locally that will see any thunderstorms in the short term, because that's the one pocket, the northern part of Barber County, that has not seen any activity yet this evening. And when it's all said and done, after this moves on through, all of us will have seen some sort of outflow or shower activity move on through. But in the Eufaula area here, at least in the next hour or so, some showers and some storms to move on through. What a setup in the atmosphere. Wasn't it weird today seeing the storms move from east to west? Here's why. A big ridge of high pressure in the atmosphere, and that's why it was so hot too, by the way, for a good chunk of the eastern half of the country. A northerly train there from west to east, and then a southerly train of winds here from east to west, carrying that energy from really the Atlantic into the southeast and then into our area. So one cluster of showers and storms here today. Another cluster off to the northeast of us looks really impressive, coming on through South Carolina into Georgia. There is another severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 3 a.m. That does include southeast Alabama and southwest Georgia. But as I mentioned earlier, the atmosphere here is much more stable. So I'm really surprised that they issued that for us. They might have issued that for the earlier storms that we had, but the main threat from this line coming in will be across central Georgia as it works into, say, southwest Georgia after 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Those storms will quickly weaken because the atmosphere here is stable. So my concern for additional severe weather overnight is very low. Hey, it was hot today, but that didn't stop Ron and I from taking to the streets for Weather in Words Wednesday. He's here. He's editing that package. We're going to have it for you up next.
And now, News 4's Weather Extra.
Welcome back to Weather Extra. Meteorologist Ryan Duggar here. It was a hot one today, right?
Oh, yeah. We definitely needed to find a way to cool off.
Yeah, we did in Weather in Words. Have a look. Man, Ryan, it is so hot outside today. We've got to walk around downtown in long sleeves and a collared shirt. Do you have any ideas on what we can do to maybe be a little bit cooler today?
I've got one.
What is it? You know what? That's a fantastic idea.
It is.
You know what? That was a brilliant idea. It feels so much better like this.
I think we changed the game for doing weather and words in the heat. Are you ready to go talk to some people?
I am.
Let's go.
You know, we've been outside for about 5 or 10 minutes now, walking in the sunshine now. It feels hot compared to that shade back there. What do you think?
It's feeling pretty hot out here, but you know what? This heat is probably really good for the muscles.
What muscles?
Well, okay, so that's the bicep, and then that's the tricep, and what is the shoulder muscle? Something like that. If you're looking for the coffee shop, I believe it's somewhere. It's not just us that are braving the heat out here. It's also other people around downtown. How are you feeling with temperatures in the middle to upper 90s today?
Horrible, matter of fact.
Yeah.
It feels like it's stifling, like I'm in a heater. My husband works out in it, and he does lawn care, and he is dying.
So what does he or even you do to combat the heat when it gets this intense?
I myself stay inside, but my husband, he just takes it, he cools off when he can, and he drinks plenty of water.
Getting some good cold water and a good rag and wrapping it around my neck, and you know, doing that for about 15 minutes. You can be surprised how it'll bring the body temperature down, especially your neck area and your head area. You know?
Staying cool on the outside and also hydrated on the inside. Albedo ain't got nothing on me. Do you want the cool air to come as fast as it can?
Oh no, I like summertime better. I can cool down much better than I can warm up.
Man, I can't wait for fall, you know. But I've lived here all my life, and you got to go through summer to get to fall.
I don't know what you think, bud. It's a little hot out here.
It's definitely getting there. My back has actually turned into a little bit of a waterfall.
Yes, it has.
So I think it's time for some AC and water, right?
Let's go inside. Let's do it.
That was pretty cool, right? Let's go.
Still flexing this heat.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was great to show off, you know, the guns, right?
Yes. I think you made all the women happy tonight watching that video for sure. What an event it was outside today.
Yeah.
It was hot.
That was so funny. And so yeah, we need to do more stuff like that, maybe.
Maybe. It felt good though walking inside the AC after all that heat today, and boy, it was hot. 98 today in Dothan and Ozark and Andalusia. How about Mariana?
Yeah, Mariana, 100 degrees, so that heat was widespread.
Absolutely, but rain chances going up here for the coming days. Pop-up activity tomorrow, not real widespread tomorrow. Friday a little more, but watch this as we go into the weekend. Saturday into Sunday, into Monday, into Tuesday, a lot more rain out there, and that will bring down the heat, so not as hot.
But bring up the rain totals, though.
It will, for sure. We'll break that down more coming up tomorrow night right here on News 4. Good night.